welcome to the Gradualreport. My name's Denny. Today's show is sponsored by
Jessica Kelly,
Ukeman104,
Kurt Kirschrishner, Catherine Deal, Thomas Coleman, Jonty Spina, Dane May, David Nowak, Melanie Garcia, Christopher McKenna, Christopher Philip Koner, who's apparently been watching me since the D-Diary days. That is a list of people that I have yet to mention. I want to thank you all very much for your support. Without you, I would literally have given up. Literally have given up. But because of you, we continue our body work. Now, where was I? Oh yes, sharing my life with you on the internet. It's about time you met Milan, the person whose apartment I'm staying in. And when I got here, he was very under the weather, and I eventually got the cold, probably from the airplane. It wasn't the same cold that he had, if symptoms were different. But we decided to make the most epic, excellent,
bestest ever chicken soup ever.
I have to do the prep work first.
prep work first. We're making a soup.
Prep work.
This part's called peeling the onion. It's a very complicated psychological procedure. I had a dream about my teeth falling out of my head earlier today. I went to teethfallingoutoFyourhead.org, which is an actually real website. And it says that you're psychologically going through a lot of changes and your body is coping with that. And that has nothing to do with the onion. Just thought I'd bring it up.
I'm having problems peeling the onion.
That sounds like a personal matter you should see a doctor at. I used to work at a Subway.
Really?
Yeah.
For how long?
Almost a week. I don't know if you've ever cut like 60 pounds of onions
No.
in a morning, but for like 3 hours they were like, all right, these onions need cutting. And so I would basically have to cut
You had
onions.
a machine for it, did you?
No, they had like a slicer. So I would like basically just feed this machine onions and it would slice them into little slices and then put them in a giant Tupperware. And basically you just sit there and just cry the whole time. So for 4 hours, yeah, I cut onions. And that was my last day.
Alright, carrots.
Carrots. Milan is now slicing the carrots.
You're eating carrot. You're eating part of your soup that we need.
Well, here.
This will be enough.
I'll
No, finish it. Enjoy your carrot. Do what you needed to do. Alright, after the carrot, this thing, you know what this is?
ginger.
Very good.
Oh, dude, that ginger smells so good.
The garlic. And I'm going to put a little bit of extra garlic today
Yeah,
because
we're not well.
garlic is good.
When I was a kid, I'm talking like grade school, and people would say to me, "You're like Bugs Bunny. That's what you are."
Bugs Bunny was funny.
Yeah. And then when I got to like 5th grade, kids were like, "You're like Jerry Lewis." When I was in high school, they're like, "You're exactly like Jim Carrey." When I was in college, they're like, "You're Dane Cook." My entire life gone.
What do they say now?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey? You stuck with Jim Carrey?
I don't know. That's just what they say. What I've surmised is that people, they have no reference point in their mind for what or who I am. So they just take me and they put me in a box of what is funny.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
What relates?
Exactly. Or maybe I was all these different people growing up. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Doc? I don't feel very funny right now. I feel sick.
This 80-year-old recipe.
And no two people on earth have the complete list of ingredients.
No.
You have to go to a shaman, and he gives you a bag of herbs and spices that you're not to ask what's inside.
Sure, man.
Is that a pun?
Yeah, the shaman pun. We're nearly done with this garlic, and you know what we're going to do now?
What happens next,
We're going to start cooking this up.
Garlic. Got all the flavors. They're all gonna come right together. If you turn the gas on, mate. Is that it?
That's the one. That helps. Helps to have the right one. Medium to medium high flame. We want some olive oil.
Olive oil, very important.
Let that sit in there for a minute. Warm up. Usually meant to take out the seeds, but I'm not going to do that. I think we're going to keep the seeds in
Yep.
and enjoy this chili.
Looks like a good chili.
Start with the onions and the carrots.
That was so good. I'm so excited. Once the vegetables are kind of cooked up a little bit, you take a whole chicken and put it inside the fucking pan.
That'll do it.
Masterfully done. Turn the heat up till it boils. You get yourself some chicken soup. Let that cook for a bit, and once the meat's nice and tender, you pick it off the bone. This is called deboning the meat.
Yeah.
And then you put it back in the soup. But only after you've made dumplings. And the dumplings require egg, which we didn't have. Apparently there's some sort of egg component that goes into the soup that we don't have. Oh, person. Dog, hello. Cool. Oh, do you guys, like, where can I get eggs? If I walk out there, I go left, and then there's a thing across the street, and I get eggs from something. Okay. Alrighty, thank you. Across the street, nut bar. It's Anzac Day, which is like a national holiday here in Australia. It's like their Memorial Day for veterans. Jesus Christ, there's cars. There's cars coming at me from the other side of the street. I wasn't mentally ready for that. Ah, fuck, it is closed. Can't get eggs. Do you guys have 2 eggs? I'm just making a thing and I just need 2 eggs. I don't want to take your last egg on date night. Grabbing eggs. 2 eggs? 1 egg? Got the 1? I got 2? What's the deal? Yes! 2 eggs, score! Alright, thanks so much. If you ever need anything, apartment 44. Thank you. Happy Anzac Day. Nothing is ever simple. It's always a goddamn adventure with me. But fortunately, people enjoy the adventure stories. But your neighbors gave me 2 eggs.
Wow. It's amazing.
Isn't it?
Especially neighbors in this area, that's amazing.
Well, they seemed like they were having a date night out on the veranda, and I was kind of like, hey, what's going on? You know, like, you guys got any eggs? And they were just like, yeah, sure, man, we'll get you some eggs. I tried to give them money, but they didn't want any money, so I'll put your money back.
I will tell you though, that's an excellent story.
Oh, an excellent story. Thank you, Milan, for making a full recovery.
Snapchat.
Uh-huh. I don't know what that means. Why do you say Snapchat?
That's like, you know, when you say a good joke, you go, boom, that's a good joke. I say Snapchat. Yeah, Snapchat, good joke, Snapchat.
Is that catching on? Or are people saying that?
I am. I'm saying it. Snapchat. Boom.
I love it.
So with dumplings, there are only a few ingredients. Get the polenta, butter.
A little butter. Seasonings. A little bit of salt.
Pink salt.
Pink salt. Does it matter if it's pink or can it be any color?
As long as it's not in salt, it's fine. Snapchat. Snapchat.
Egg number 1 was successfully deposited into the mixture.
Where's the other egg?
Right there.
Ah, egg number 2.
Egg number 2. Egg number 2 was successfully deposited into the mixture.
And then you get this.
He's mixing it up with a fork because that's the fork he grabbed.
This is how you get that happening. All in the wrist.
Last time I saw someone doing that, I had to pay him $35 to get the ping pong ball back.
Snapchat.
It's nice that you can control the thickness of the yellow spunk you're mixing there. Usually you can't control the thickness, it's just about how much water you drink.
Okay, it's more information than I needed. Snapchat. Alright, so this is sort of the consistency that we need.
There it is.
We make little dumplings that look like that.
Okay. And that is an entire little plate of dumplings. One at a time, gingerly. A lot of love going into this soup. When they're done cooking, they float up.
Pretty much.
Ready to add the chicken.
See how the dumplings are puffed up?
Yep, dumplings puffed up.
And we just slowly
add the chicken. I'd say she's mixed up. Oh yeah, pasta.
A little bit of the soup noodles.
That's enough noodles, you think? Yeah. Oh Jesus! Oh, nice try. Good save, buddy. Good save. Ow! Ah! Ow! Is it hot?
It's a bit hot.
It's boiling, huh?
Snapchat. Alright.
The trick is to put too much in and then spoon out some. That's the key.
Snapchat.
I can't think of a single thing I've ever cooked and not burned myself. So, you know.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I've never burned myself ever.
Really?
No, sometimes I burn myself. It's kind of on a case-per-case basis. Burn myself, not all the time, but every now and again. And it's usually trying to correct some kind of horrific mistake. You throw bacon in there, and you're like, oh, that's too much bacon. I'll just grab this one real quick. Exactly what you just did. Pretty much is how I burn myself. It's wonderful. Oh. I honestly don't know if a better soup has ever been made.
No. It has not. There might be too many noodles though.
There's always just enough noodles. This is absolutely delicious. Delicious, buddy.
It's gonna heal you.
I already feel its magical powers working. I'm gonna have to say, Milan, that was definitely in the top 5, possibly even top 3 best soup experiences of my life.
Agreed.
Final summation, Milan makes an excellent chicken soup. And it healed me. I'm healed. I'm all fixed it. If you want to help support the journey, bang! There's a button to click, maybe. I love you, my tasty little lemon drops. I'll see you tomorrow when we continue our very important work.